it's always good coming in environments where I see some familiar faces, that breaks up the tension. I see some fellow church members in here. I see some guys in which I've served on other boards with and then throughout the community. I'm originally from a small town outside of Savannah, Georgia. Left there in 1989 where I enlisted in the Army. I heard someone, a young man, talk about basketball. My passion coming out of high school was to play basketball. I started actually thinking about financial independence as a 10th grader in high school. And to that end, I really was really focused on high achievement. I threw myself into athletics as a way to ensure that I was a part of the group. But fortunately, I was also very good academically, so that helped to propel me. So when my basketball scholarship fell through, I enlisted in the Army, served 3 years as an enlisted soldier. Then from there, as soon as I got to my unit, I immediately enrolled in college courses, continued to play sports, and as a result, one of my professors, her husband was at West Point, and they approached me about going to the academy. After Desert Storm, I went to West Point. At West Point, I served, I went there, did well, I was a regimental commander, reached my goal of playing college basketball, then went on after the academy, served 5 years as an Army officer, Ranger. And did well there. Got out as a captain in 2001. After getting out of the service, I did my MBA at George Washington University, financial planning at Georgetown, and did some other things. I say all that to let you know that I'm one of you. We reflect upon one another, and I reflect upon you. So I want to say it does my heart good to be here and hear the excitement and the guys that are stepping forward to continue to get involved in the community and make an impact. I've been here since '04. I served on the Malachi Washington Kids Foundation. I just rolled off. I was on the Mayor's Human Rights Commission, still there, rolling off, and really starting to pull back a lot because in 2007 I was a White House Fellowship finalist. And after that, I made a decision that it was time for me to kind of create a new compass. It's actually the PowerPoint. And same name. And I wrote out a mission statement which I carry in my pocket, and the first piece of it says to live each day principle-centered by biblical teachings and to be a person of value and positive influence in the lives of the people within my circle of influence. So every time I come out, it's an opportunity for me to say something, give something of value so that at least I check off my daily mission statement. In addition to that personal mission statement, I have, through my roles as a Christian, as a husband, as a father, as an entrepreneur, as a public servant, as a professional. Well, the one particular one that really brings me before you guys today happens to deal with the area of being a public servant. I have a vision of creating a $10 million endowment fund to foster personal growth and development and entrepreneurship. In order to accomplish that, I need to accomplish that. It really dawned on me by helping 100 people earn $100,000 a year and 100 people build a net worth of $1 million. 100 times $1 million is 100 million, and 10% of 100 million is 10 million. It really didn't hit me until recently because I'd been asked about the 100 for some time, and then I would like to also take this opportunity to thank Brother Mincy Pollock, who re-engaged me, and then he introduced me to Dr. McIntosh. And so it's interesting how that whole social networking goes. And so that's what you see on that slide. Leveraging social networking to create socially conscious investment opportunities and philanthropy. Earlier today, I serve on a philanthropic board here, actually an African American philanthropic board that actually has the biggest fund, one of the biggest funds in the whole country. And today we had a talk that was presented by Sister Lynn Walker Huntley, who's the president of the Southern Education Foundation. And her topic today was the emerging role of African American philanthropy in American society. And she highlighted a couple of things. One, she said about needing an expansive strategy, which is one of the reasons that I'm here. She highlighted some of the demographics and some of the things within our culture, saying that 2.9 million African Americans in Florida, the median age being 29.4, talking about a group that's really untapped economically. She also highlighted that 76% of African Americans have graduated from high school, 16% with college degrees in Florida. 36,781 median income for African Americans, and that Florida spends $1 for every $11 that they put for corrections. Very disproportionate. Vast majority of African Americans are economically disadvantaged. During this time in which we have the greatest transfer of wealth, most African Americans actually inherit debt.
That's right.
So that brings us to this today. UIP Business School. UIP stands for Unleash Infinite Power.